So red herring, it's something that people can check out, but also I thought it would be the perfect game time.
Yes.
So one thing we have always shared, Andy, is that we both love murder mysteries.
Yes. A little too much.
A little too much. Knives Out, I probably watched it once a month through COVID just to keep me strong.
Do you remember I think I told you this, not to interrupt, but my
please.
theory on what makes a good movie like turn into a great movie is vomiting. If a character vomits on screen, that's a great movie, and that has so much of it. So it's a 10 out of 10.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Make a great movie, make someone vomit.
We're going to go through some famous examples of that later.
Okay.
We're not going to forget that. However, red herrings.
Yes.
If people don't know what a red herring is, it's a MacGuffin, something that's in a movie script is made out to be very important, but it's a redirect. It's meant to catch your eye, so you look to the left when you're supposed to be looking to the right. Who's the killer? He's walking off screen right now. Bloody hands, but oh no, a screaming woman's coming through the window. So red herrings, there's some excellent ones, and that's what we're going to ask you about today.
Okay.
There's one author that sells more books than God. I mean that literally. Who is it? Is it A, Agatha Christie? Is it B, Stephen King, C, Stephanie Meyer, or D, J.K. Rowling?
Oh my gosh.
That's quite a question.
You know, like before you list the answers, I'm like, okay, Stephen King, it's got to be him because he's the best. But J.K. Rowling,
I know.
like,
I was thinking J.K. Rowling.
more than God himself.
Well, because
More
than the Bible.
More than the Bible, this person has sold more books than them.
You know, I'm going to guess J.K. Rowling.
Don't do it.
I'm going to guess Stephen King is what I meant to say.
Don't do
I'm going
it.
to guess the other one. What was it?
I'll list them for you one more time for
Okay.
dramatic effect.
Okay.
But we're gonna put like the Deal or No Deal music right behind
Oh,
me
no.
as I go. Is it A, Agatha Christie, B, Stephen King, C, Stephanie Meyer, or D, J.K.
I
Rowling?
think I know.
No.
She has to get this wrong.
How long has she been dead? Like forever?
Well, she's been. Yeah,
Agatha Christie, what did she write?
she wrote a lot of things, Julie.
Orient Express, is that what it's called?
Murder on the Orient Express, and then There Were None, Murder on the Vicarage, Murder in a variety of other places, Death on
Murder?
the Nile. She wrote murder mysteries, and these. She had a bevy of detectives, the most famous being Hercule Poirot, and it was this little Danish man who went around twisting his mustache and solving murders with his gray molecule brain. And he has sold more, and that Hercule Poirot, the other murder mystery stuff, has sold more for Agatha Christie than there are Bibles that have been sold.
Wow.
Wow.
That's shocking.
Good for her. Little entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Because I've never heard of her. So it's like, I wouldn't know.
I think one of my favorite stories is And Then There Were None. And it's been adapted so many times in different ways that if you saw it, you'd be like, that's And Then There Were None. It's 10 Little Indians. That's the name, the original name for it that you had to change.
Sounds sad.
It is.
Sounds very sad.
It's great. Don't be sad.
I'm a little sad.
All right. So Andy, that's a tough start.
That
That's
was
a tough start.
I'm
That's
not
okay.
feeling great.
That's okay. Well, I have some worse news for you.
Okay.
If you don't do well in this show, we're gonna murder mystery.
I thought I was just gonna be kicked out. That's even worse.
Nope. And then who's gonna be the suspects? I don't know.
Man.
A bevy of interesting characters.
Probably the one who just admitted to it on film, but you know.
You're probably going to frame me, aren't you?
Why did Hunter and Julia bury the episode to support local film? No one will know. No one will know. Question number 2.
Okay.
Save yourself. So, the most prolific mystery author ever, his name was John Creasy. He wrote under 28 different pseudonyms. And during his career, he wrote many, many books. He holds the entire record. How many books did he write? Was it A, 100, B, 200, C, 300, or D, 600?
You know what? I'm gonna go with my gut and say 600.
Wow. Correct.
You totally didn't wink at me when you said that one.
Not at all.
Not at all. Maybe I
was just a
appreciate you
twitch.
enough. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a twitch. I appreciate you enough to keep you safe from dastardly foes who may murder you.
Thank goodness.
$600.
So
Under
who you said that was he had like went under other pseudonyms? Like who was he?
28 different pseudonyms. So he was every. We can look it up right now. Hold on, give me one
Wait,
minute.
what's a pseudonym?
You know a pseudonym. You know a pseudonym.
I'm bad at remembering.
It's a pseudonym is like
Like a fake name kind of.
yeah. So
okay.
Stephen King famously wrote under Richard Bachman. So like stories that were too dark for Stephen King, like The Long Walk, he wrote as Richard Bachman.
Too dark for Stephen King.
Have you read The Long Walk?
I have to now. I'm adding it to my list.
I don't think I could. I don't think I could handle it.
Let me give you the log line.
Okay,
for
we're in
The
an
Long Walk.
elevator. You
Yeah.
have to sell this for Stephen.
Okay. All
Oh,
right.
you got your
Now I have a
suitcase.
mustache.
Yeah. You have your mustache. So you're in
I
your
have to take
elevator. You're going up. So I have a story for you guys.
Did you get coffee this morning?
No.
This will wake you up.
Yeah, I'm so tired.
I'm very tired.
Definitely don't want to hear a pitch right now.
That's too bad. I'm going to tell you all about my pitch since it's on the 7th floor. I don't have a lot of time. That's okay. It's not going to take that long. Imagine we adapt a Stephen King book, the one that no one else has been able to do because it's too hard. It's too gruesome. 100 boys will start at the tip top of Maine and they will start walking south until there's only one left.
Dun dun dun.
It's The Long Walk. Many directors have tried it. No one succeeded. I think I can do it.
I want to see that.
It's an amazing.
Blood
Thank
money.
you. Here's my money.
Mine too. Throw
Thank
it at
you.
you in ones.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yep.
It's honest. Directors have tried it. No one's been able to do it.
Crazy.
Really?
So
Wow.
just to answer your question, John Creasy's pseudonyms. Let's go over a couple of them.
What
Just
could possibly happen in name that would lead to that?
Yeah.
That takes creativity,
It was-
doesn't it?
I'm going to tell you this right now. It's before Carrie. He wrote most of The Long Walk when he was in college. So it's the very, very inkling of who Stephen King became.
College is the long walk.
Here are some of the pseudonyms. Maybe you've heard of them from John Creasy. And John Creasy looks like if Ray Bradbury wore a suit all the time. He looks like any old white man. But this old white man is not Secretary of State. He does gruesome murder. Gordon Ashe, Henry St. John Cooper, Credo, Norman Dean, Robert Crane Fraser, Patrick Gill, Michael Halliday are the most famous ones.
Never even heard of any of those.
No.
Wow.
No.
Yeah. Well, remember, he wrote 600 books. Not all of them were hits.
Yeah.
But
Crazy.
the money was coming, baby.
Yeah. That's why I say as long as you have money, you don't have to be famous.
You don't have to be
That's so true.
This one's going to be the most exciting.
You can
This
do it.
one is
We
about
believe
your
in you.
favorite vomiting movie.
Yes.
Knives Out. Here's the twist. There is a hidden cameo in the movie from someone who works with Ryan Johnson a lot. Is it A, Zooey Deschanel, B, both Property Brothers, both of them, because they refurbished the house that the movie was shot in?
Oh my God.
Was it C, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, or was it D, wait for it, Laura Dern?
Oh my gosh, Laura Dern, I can't do this. I'm gonna
Imagine what I've been through.
literally, I'm gonna say probably not Laura.
Well, it's devastating. That's not true.
Oh man. So who's the director?
It's Ryan Johnson. So
Okay.
he's done movies like Looper. He did Star Wars Episode 8, and he did one of my favorite like hidden gem movies, Brick.
Uh-huh. Brick makes me think of building, which makes me think of Property Brothers. But I don't think that's it.
Man, what a
connection.
that was some kind of like my spy like.
Yeah.
What's that movie with Russell Crowe where he has like schizophrenia?
Oh my gosh, Beautiful Mind.
A Beautiful
love
Mind.
Beautiful
You almost like a
Mind.
Beautiful Mind. The answer, and it would have been wrong.
Oh my gosh. Okay, you know.
So you narrowed it down. Do you
uh,
need help? Because I don't know if I can help you.
No, I'm gonna say Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
And congratulations, Andrew. The knives do not have to come out.
Oh, thank goodness.
There is a hidden cameo
Mm-hmm.
in the beginning of Knives Out when Marta's sister is listening to the crime, like the murder show. And it's the guy describing all those gruesome things that happened to the girl. That's Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Oh my
There's actually two actors that are always in Ryan Johnson movies. It's the guy who plays the deputy in Knives Out and Joseph Gordon-Levitt, because they've been together since the movie Brick. So ever since Brick, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Ryan Johnson, they're all buddies and they all do their movies
Nice.
together now.
Love that.
That's great.
So Andy, you did not get tricked by the red herring.
Killed it. You did
Goodness.
good.
And you solved the case.